So before we even talk about Underbog-specific quests, there's one important thing to know. Most of the quests tied to this dungeon require you to be friendly with the Sporeggar faction. They're a neutral faction found in Zangarmarsh, and if you're not friendly yet, you won't be able to pick up a bulk of these quests. Once you hit friendly though, you're good to go. Now let's start the main dungeon spanning quest. Lost in Action is picked up from Watcher Zhang, a night elf seated just inside Coilfang Reservoir, near the Summoning Stone. This quest is the same for both Alliance and Horde, and it asks you to locate 4 missing members of the Cenarian expedition. 2 are in the slave pens, and 2 are here in the Underbog. If you haven't already, check out my slave pens video, where I go over how to find the first 2 missing members. For your Underbog credit, Earthbinder Rayge is found shortly after defeating Gazan, the second boss. Once Gazan is down, move forward into the next hallway. Rayge is stealthed near the end of the corridor, so keep an eye out and interact with him to get your quest credit. Windcaller Claw is tied to the third boss, Swamp Lord Musalek. At first, Claw appears as Musalek's bear companion, simply named Claw. During the fight, focus Musalek first. As the encounter progresses and Claw's health drops low, he'll become weakened, shift back into his night elf form, and turn friendly. Once that happens, you can interact with him to get credit for the quest. And as I mentioned, Naturalist Bile and Weeder Greenthumb are located in the slave pens, so you'll need to run both dungeons to fully complete Lost in Action. Next up are the Sporeggar dungeon quests, all of which are picked up in Sporeggar, and work the same for Horde and Alliance. Bring Me A Shrubbery is one of the most important ones. This quest asks you to collect 5 sanguine hibiscus, which drop from various trash mobs inside the Underbog, including shamblers, bog giants, and underbats. Or, these can be looted similar to herbs throughout the dungeon. They're pretty hard to miss. They glow red, just as seen here. Once completed, this quest unlocks Bring Me Another Shrubbery, which is repeatable all the way to Exalted. It rewards reputation each time, but only the first turn-in gives experience. Oh It's On is another quick and easy dungeon quest. You'll pick this up from Tishu in Sporeggar. Inside the Underbog, after defeating Hungerfen, the first boss, continue forward towards the first bridge. Just before it, you'll see a massive spiky plant called the Underspore. Interact with it to loot the Underspore frond, then return it to Tishu. As a bonus, this quest rewards a reusable item that creates food restoring both health and mana, and it can be even eaten by certain hunter pets. Finally, there's Stalk the Stalker. This quest sends you back into the Underbog to defeat the final boss, the Black Stalker. Loot his brain, then return it to Knix in Sporeggar. Simple, clean, and very dungeon-focused. And that's it for the Underbog quests. Once you're friendly with Sporeggar, you can knock all of these out in 1 or 2 runs, get a solid chunk of reputation, and walk away with some nice rewards along the way.